Hi, I'm Alois Rosario from PingSkills. Let's have a look at how we can generate a brushing contact. The first thing to think about is, why do we want to develop a brushing contact? So by brushing the ball, we're going to start to be able to generate spin. In particular, in the rally, what you want to do is to try to generate topspin on the ball. Again, why do we want to generate topspin? Because it gives us a much better margin for error of the ball going over the net. The topspin will also make the ball dip quickly onto the table, meaning that you can hit the ball much faster. So to develop a brushing contact, what we're trying to do is we're trying to either brush up the back of the ball to make the ball start to spin, or we can brush over the top of the ball a bit more, again, to make the ball spin forwards. But developing that brushing contact can be a little bit difficult to start off with, especially if you're starting to play the game. Here's a little gadget that can help you to start off with. This is just a CD, and all I'm going to do is to start to think about how I'm going to make that CD start to spin. If I hit the ball flat this way, as you can see, the CD doesn't spin at all. But if I start to brush the ball, then the CD is going to start to spin, and I can brush it down here, or I can brush it up here, and the CD is still going to start to spin forwards. So don't worry too much about the technicalities of it. Just think about, how am I going to make this CD spin around? Another way to start to develop the brushing contact is to roll the ball off the table nice and fast, and then try to brush the ball up. If you contact the ball flat, the ball's not going to lift up. So what you're really trying to do is see if you can get that gripping contact and brushing it to lift the ball up and over the net. And here's another idea that you can have. So having a pole across above the net, and it can be half a metre or even a metre above the net, just to give you the idea of how am I going to get that ball to go over the pole and still go onto the table. So if I don't put topspin or brush the ball's going to go over the pole, but it's not going to land on the table. By brushing the ball's now going to go over, and because of the brushing and topspin, it's going to dip down onto the table. In a match situation, you don't want that ball to be going that high over the net, but initially, when you're trying to learn that brushing contact, this is a good way, because you can't get the ball effectively up and over that pole and onto the table without brushing the ball well. So there you've got a few ideas to help you to develop the brushing contact. Remember, the brushing contact will help you to generate more spin, more topspin on your strokes, which are going to mean that you're going to get more power, more speed on your strokes.